Saskia Ann, is this on my face?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it following me? Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool. Right, here we go. So you would have seen now I'm less hairy. I've had a bit of a shave up. Look, 50 years younger. It's great. Anyway, what's on today? Pond needs fully decommissioning, which is good. Gonna finish draining everything off. I'll spin you around. Right. So you see that majority of the water's gone. That drained away last night. Okay, so now you'll see what I mean by the amount of different levels that I have. I'm now trying to get somewhere where the sun's not so glary. You see, just here, the shelf that goes all the way around drops down, different level, blah, blah, blah. Well, all we're going to do today is we're going to decommission that, we're going to strip all that out, get rid of the last bit of water, take all the pump out, etc. Then we've got to strip that back so I can basically put everything away, and then take the woods off around the edges, and then we're going to strip back the liner. So we will come back to you in a moment. Stay tuned. Right then, so destruction is well underway. So you would have seen then just a little bit of demolishing. We're taking the roof down, started to take the line off. I must admit, whoever put all that up there, I think I'd just taken out about 50,000 screws. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to salvage as much wood as I can because it's expensive. Not that I'm going to potentially use it for the new build, but new projects maybe. Always comes in handy. So let me spin you around. So for the first time in years we can see sunlight from where the pond is. Right, and it is a really bright day as well. So there you go. We're getting there. Right, so said pile of wood, right, most of it rotten as you like. Nexus has now been removed, taken off, and this is what we're left with. So salvaged all the equipment so that was on there before. I say salvaged, I've just decommissioned it, so that's going to be cleaned up and go into storage at some point. And then as we come round, all right, so the view from the back garden now is that. Right, so just there is where the front of the pond's still going to be. We're going to follow the same line off of that, right, and then off of the top of here. Right, the actual line for the back of the pond is just there, where that little bit of shuttering comes out. But we can see here, all right, the state. It's still got a bit of water coming through. So now what I haven't done yet, I haven't looked underneath this bloody old liner, and that, guys, is rank. So we're going to have a look at that any second. I'm going to get the boy to take the camera, and then we're going to pull that liner back. But before I do that, I'm going to finish my cuppa. I'm going to have a little toke of my pipe, and then I'll be back. The sky, that looks nice. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Right then, guys, had a bit of a tidy up. Right, so now I've had my brew and all. That was freezing, by the way. But, right, I haven't had a look under here yet, so we don't know what's coming. So I'm expecting to see 2 adult skeletons that the old owners probably had, and that's why they put the pond in. So let's have a look. Oh my. Right. Look, so down there in the corner, fish waste. What's under here? More line, man. Basically more fish waste. So potentially, guys, the issues I was having with regards to bacteria, if you have a look in all the corners where the water used to gather, right, just waste everywhere. So yeah, there we have it. Right, I'll be back in a minute when we do a second reveal. It's like a game of pass the parcel when you was 4, but without the music because YouTube don't like copyright. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I've now ripped all the surprise wood except for a little bit because that's solid. So this is what we're going to find at the rear. Okay, so we've got a bit of liner from previously. A few tarantulas. Oh mate, and your mum's car. Well, there's a bit under here that I'm interested in. Yes. So, that looks to me like it's dirt, which I am super pleased about because I was hoping that it weren't concrete, and it's not. So jobs are good. That won't take too much to come out. That's good. Go right down to the bottom. Yeah, that's all earth. That's good. So I'm going to whip all this out now. Make a pile ready for doing something with. It's definitely going to be skip stuff or tip stuff, or depending on how much we have left. So almost done on getting the pond ready. Next stage will be knocking it down, so stay tuned. Right guys, so that's all that cleared out from inside the pond. Right, so looking down on there is I'm happy because there's no concrete. We didn't know what was underneath there. So actually, when it comes to it, it means that we've got a little bit of digging to do, a little bit. God knows whoever put this together what they was thinking. We've got a single skin of brick as well, so that wouldn't take too long to knock down, I don't think, looking at it. Right, they've been done very well anyway, so that wouldn't take too long at all to knock out. I've got a metal bar in there, I wonder what that's for. But yeah, looking at this, right, that's just going to be 2 foot down now, so we'll knock all this out, we'll move all of the soil out, and what we're going to be doing with the soil is we're going to be looking to reuse it in the garden rather than get rid of it in a skip or a landfill. The garden does slope off at an angle, so hopefully, all depends how it works out, we can rake it out and potentially bring the garden to some sort of level, but we'll see. So anyway, this is Krafty Koi. Stage 1 pond build well underway now. Old pond's gone, liner's gone, carpet's gone, wooden structure has gone, but you're not, and neither am I. So what we're going to do now is we're going to end the video there. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, make sure you put the notification bell on, and also comment below. Any comments that you may have, good, bad or indifferent, make something down below, share it with all your mates, and let's get a load of support on the channel ready for the pond build. So anyway, right then, I've lost the specs. Right, hard at work. Let me show you a bit of the collateral. Right, I know it don't look like we've got a lot done, but we have. So all the crap has been moved. I'm also saving the wood for when we get the tarp going. Once the tarp's done, gone, and we'll burn it. So back end of the pond is now completely cleared out. Everything that was in the pond is also gone. Not that that's that interesting, to be fair. Found the old towel down behind the filter. Rank. Anyway, pond. I've let my boy do the honest. Like, I know we ain't got an hammer, right, but he likes breaking things. So I've said to him he can have a whack. So give it a whack then. 1, 2. There you go. And it's been christened. Feel happy now?
Much happy.
Are you happier now you've done that?
Very.
So I've done it on the pretense that he has to tidy it up. Anyway, right, all that's being shredded into small chunks and being put at the top of the side of my house, ready for when the skip comes. We are now going to knock all this crap down, and then once we've done that, I'll come back to you. Right, we're getting there. So the wall is being demolished. Tell you what, I'll just reset that. Right, this drill thing I got, 60 quid. The chisel as well. I am really surprised that this pond held, because to be honest, that back wall was pulled over by my massive muscular hook arms, because that's what I've got. This boy here is granite. All right, it's granite, so don't mess with him. What you say, boy?
Call me Butterbean.
Butterbean. Right, the garden has looked like a bomb's hit it. Still a bit to go, but we're getting there. I'll tell you what, if you was in Japan, all the maple trees up there in the aces, look down here, that bamboo, man, I can't, it does me nothing. It comes from next door. She's got a whole forest of it growing in her garden, and it comes under the fence. But look at that, it looks nice, doesn't it? That red. So next year in the winter, I'm looking forward to seeing that when we put a load of aces in the ground. But hey, look, we're getting there. I'll report back soon. Right, quick update. I am knackered in fact. So end of probably 1.5 days worth of work. The mess is clearly taken over now, which is, to be fair, half what I expected, or probably a little bit more than what I was hoping for. And what I hadn't really catered for was the amount of earth that needs to be moved after the bricks. So I'll just spin you around. Let's have a look. I do look good though still, don't I? Remembrance Parade was yesterday with my son. I'll put a picture up now so you can see that. No, lest we forget all of those that have served and all of those families that have been affected over all of the conflicts that the men and the women in the British Army have done over well, years and years. So, you know, being part of that community is very important to me, to make sure that I pay my respects. So anyway, I'm going to spin you around. Right guys, so as you can see, the wall's gone. All right, I've gone down to the blue wet course, if that's what they're called, like the damp course bricks. Gone down to that. Took as much earth as I can off of the top in order to expose where I needed to break. So from here, that bit there up to there is about 2.5 foot. So that comes halfway up my leg at that point there when I'm standing down here. Now I have got, at this point I have got here, okay, which is that's the concrete footing. All of the bricks to there have gone. However, this point goes even further into the ground, so I've got a bit of work to do on that, but not to worry. Now with regards to what I've moved, so the earth that I've taken out of here so far, that's pretty much filled all of that. Now what we're going to do here, we've had a change of plan. Now I was actually going to put a raised bed up to the side of the pond, which is this point. Okay, not this point, this point. And those of you that have served will know what that means. Anyway, across here, okay, is where we're going to finish the flower bed, and then, or the raised bed, and then all the way up to the pond. So we're going to leave about a foot off the top of the pond. We're going to create the ability to store as much earth as we can out of there, and then reutilise it into a flower bed of some sort in here. Now the archway just here, that will stay. So when I actually get to my pond, this evergreen's going. We'll still create a window because that looks fabulous when it's all flowered in the summer. Now from here, the pathway will go through. That gives me access all the way down the side of my pond, like I've just said. Okay, and then here, next steps are remove all of these front row of bricks, and then once I've removed the earth down to the level I want, including the patio that's under use at the moment, I will then look at removing the back wall. So I'll use that as a retainer rather than everything going onto the fence, and then hopefully I'll be able to take this panel out here to get the concrete through when it's time for that. But at the minute, this is where we're at. Yeah, so I'm going to show you now into the rear of the messy bloody place. So far, well, it's dark round here. No, I just had to mess with my settings because it's bloody dark round here. So this is the brick that we've done. That's all of the previous liner, brittle, crap, knackered. That's all been stripped down though. Apologies that's gone dark, but it is what it is. So I've still got another quarter of the pond to put on there. Once that's done, they'll be getting skipped. Unless anyone wants some bricks, if you do get in touch, I'm joking. Right, bit of outside light that's been put on. Job's a good one. So, right, time is now about 4:45. Just going to put my tools away. Have a bit of a tidy up, and then call it a day. I'm just going to go and smash out an hour on the PlayStation. I think, and have a bit of a chill out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Probably going to call this the end of the first episode for the pond build to date so far. Anyway, day one, or day 1.5 of the pond build. Knackered. I hope I lose some weight because I'm fat, but not as airy anymore, if you hadn't noticed. But thanks for watching, Krafty Koi. It's a pleasure. All the subscribers going, we're almost at 500 subscribers, guys. So I want to thank you, each and every one of you that have subscribed so far. Please share it, please like the video, please help the channel. We are going to get this done as quickly as I can possibly do. It's going to be a bit of a slower go than I was expecting, but I think that's probably all of us because we all have wishful thinking. But Ayo. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. It's either going to be there or there, wherever it is, it don't really matter. Don't whack that bell as well, so you get notifications, instant notification, help you get through silly season, so you don't have to watch crap Christmas movies with your family all the time. I don't, not all the time anyway. And share the video. So normally I'd say enjoy the koi, but they're all tucked away for bed, so I don't want to disturb them. So until then, next time guys, stay tuned. Thanks very much.